Hi guys, so here's some used makeup tools, brushes and sponges that I need to clean. So for all of my metal-based makeup tools like mixing rings and spatulas, the first thing I do is I clean them thoroughly with a really good makeup cleanser like Bioderma. By the way, if you're wondering where you can get your hands on these, they were sent to me by an amazing makeup artist by the name of Fizza. I'll tag the page below so you guys can get your hands on them as well. Now that that's done, let's head to our sink and get the rest of these clean. So basically all you're going to need is a clean soap and running water. I usually choose a white soap so that I can see all the product coming off of the makeup brush. You want to wet the bristles of your brush and then you want to wet the soap a little bit, and then like so just wash the brush on the soap. As you can see, all the makeup on the brush is coming off on the soap. You want to keep repeating this process till the foam on the soap no longer has any product in it and is absolutely clean. Then you want to make sure and wash out all of the soap from the bristles of the brush. At this point, you can also further clean using one of those makeup cleaning mats, but since I wash my brushes after literally every single use, they never get dirty enough for me to need to use one of those. Now you want to make absolutely sure and get all of the water out of the bristles of the brush. I repeated the entire process on a smaller brush just for you all to be able to see how it goes with that as well. Like you can see, I keep repeating the entire process till the foam on the soap is absolutely clean and no product from the brush is coming off. Larger and fluffier face brushes are a little more tricky to do, but the same process generally applies to them as well. It takes a little longer for you to get the entire product out of the brush, but if you keep repeating the same process, eventually your brush is absolutely squeaky clean. Once again, you may have to make sure that you get all of the water out of the bristles of the brush, because otherwise the brushes get damaged while drying. Here's how to clean sponges. You want to wet your sponge and get it full of water. Then you want to take your soap and lather the entire sponge with the soap. When you squeeze it, you'll see that all of the product inside the sponge comes out. As we did with the brushes, you want to keep repeating this process till the water that you squeeze out of the sponge is absolutely clean and you don't see any product in it. With your metal-based tools, you want to wash them with the soap to get any of the remaining product out of them. And once you're done washing them with soap and water, you want to take alcohol swabs and wipe them down with those. If you keep repeating this entire process properly, even brushes with the most stubborn product buildup inside of them will come out absolutely clean at the end. After you're done washing your brushes, you want to clean the soap itself as well and your hands. Not gonna lie, washing brushes is extremely taxing on your hands and they become super dry. So what you want to do is take a good moisturizer and really get in there and properly moisturize afterwards. Now I get a lot of questions asking me why people can't go the easy route and just dunk their brushes in water and shampoo solution overnight. First of all, that's an extremely unhygienic way of cleaning your brushes because your brushes are sitting there overnight in all of their own makeup filth. Secondly, it really destroys the glue that holds your brushes together, and this is what's going to end up happening. It's the easiest and fastest way to destroy your brushes. You want to dry your brushes overnight on a clean towel, and the way you place them is that the brush head is in a slight incline downwards, so that if there's any water that seeps downwards, it goes into the bristles and not onto the glue. If you want a certain brush head to maintain its shape, just wrap it in tissue so that it dries that way. The last thing I do is spritz my brushes with 70% alcohol solution so that they're properly disinfected for the next client. Once they're dry, I actually spritz them with alcohol solution once again just to make sure there's 0% chance of cross-contamination. I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below.